Good morning. My name is Bruce Wayne McClellan, and this is your guided meditation provided by the Mindful Leader. Welcome to Everyday Mindfulness. We're continuing our theme of kindness. So welcome to the world of kindness. Today's quote is from a very well-known actor, Tommy Lee Jones. And Tommy says, kindness and politeness, let's try that again. Kindness and politeness are not overrated at all. They are underused. Let's break that down a little bit. That kindness piece is not overrated. That the people who are saying that it's the most important value for human beings, and I'm not the only one that believes that, by the way, are not overrating that at all. That's what he's saying here. And they're underused. That's a completely different statement. And for the most part, when I think about the value that came out of the industrial era, bigger is better, for the most part, I don't aspire to that. I don't subscribe to that idea. But when it comes to kindness, yeah, bigger is better. More is better. And Tommy Lee Jones is saying that too, that it's underused. We want more. So actually, that's not a bad thing, because this statement points the way to an opportunity. So we can start asking ourselves, what can I do that's a little bit more kind? Or even better, what ways am I not being kind in my world that I could grow? Areas for growth so that I can bring more kindness in. Situations, relationships, circumstances. Let's begin with good posture. Good morning, Elizabeth. Hi, Karen. Hi, Dina. Hi, Scott. Hi, Julia. Thank you so much for joining us. And we'll begin with our feet nice and flat on the floor, hands on the laps with the palms facing upward. We'll sit nice and tall, Head should feel as though it's being suspended from above. We're going to, excuse me. We're going to allow those hips to settle into the chair. We're going to raise our sternum to the sky, heart to heaven, and drop the shoulders. We'll press our head slightly backwards and soften the jaw, close the eyes. And I welcome you, beautiful people, into the present moment with 3 deeply satisfying breaths. Together. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the present moment. This is the only moment we really have. The past is nothing more but a memory, and the future is nothing more than our imagination or an expectation. We can let those go and just anchor ourselves here in the present moment. This is where that opportunity for kindness will show up, where we'll see it. We'll go, aha, there's a chance to grow into kindness. So let's anchor ourselves in this present moment with our mindful breath. We'll begin that mindful breath by gently breathing in through the nose, pausing, and then releasing through the lips. And pausing once again. Now this is a slowing and steadying of the breath. Let's try that one more time. Gently in through the nose. Pausing. And then releasing through the lips. But I would like you to continue that on your own. Don't forget to pause at the end there. The purpose of this mindful breath is that the mind follows the breath. In other words, as we slow our breath, our mind begins to slow with it. So let's start by just slowing down that brain, that crazy mind, that monkey mind. So let's continue that mindful breath. I do want you to notice that your mind is starting to slow down, but it's still kind of pinging here and there like a ping pong ball. So one of the ways to bring it into a state of quietude is to focus. We're going to use a tiny mantra to help us focus, and the mantra is our kindness mantra. On the in-breath, we're going to breathe in the energy of courage. So I want you to focus intensely on the idea of courage, the energy of courage. Pausing and focus intensely on the feeling of confidence. And then breathe out the expression of compassion. We really want that inner quietude. This focus is a very important piece. So let's continue with the mindful breath, synchronized with that focal point, the tiny mantra. So please continue that just for a moment. So the focus, the tiny mantra, the purpose of that is like training wheels when you're first learning to ride a bike. It helps to steady our mind so that it doesn't collapse into that monkey mind again. At a certain point, we don't need those training wheels anymore. So that's what the silence is about. That's next. So we're going to release it all, release those training wheels, and let go of any thoughts, feelings, or pictures in our mind so that we may join together in stillness and merge into the silence. Into the silence. And when you're ready, we'll take a nice deep breath and slowly open your eyes. Good morning. It is great to see you beautiful people out there today. I love your presence while we're meditating together. I see that Paul and Nikki joined us, and of course, Julia and Karen and Scott, my brother from another, and Elizabeth, of course. Thank you so much for joining us. And of course, Dina. Thank you so much for this music. I just love it. And let's carry that meditation and the opportunity for kindness with us today. I honor the best in who you are and the best in who you may become. Namaste. And remember, one kind word can change everything. See you tomorrow.